Kosciusko County teen got 30 years in prison today. He pleaded guilty to helping his friend murder his friend's stepfather at just 12 years old. Today, Paul Gingerich is 15. It is the same sentence a judge handed him last December, but a new law, nicknamed Paul's Law, after him, required him to be sentenced again. And this law could also change where he serves that sentence. WSBT's Annie Chang was at the courthouse today. Annie, break this whole thing down for us.
Well, Jennifer, here's what happened today. A judge sentenced Gingerich to 30 years of state supervision with 5 years suspended. For now, he'll stay in juvenile detention, but with good behavior, he could be transferred to a residential treatment facility or a rehab center in just a few months. Now, because of Paul's Law, when Gingerich turns 18, he'll go back to court. A judge will take a look at his behavioral record and then make a decision about where he goes next. It could be as severe as a maximum security prison, or he could even be let out on probation. A gruesome and tragic case that rocked Kosciusko County and Phil Danner's family nearly 4 years ago.
Just by the nature of the crime itself, that caused quite distress, quite the emotion in the community.
But for now, 15-year-old Paul Gingerich's case is done. And both sides hope today's sentencing helps bring closure to the victim's family.
Very pleased with what happened today. I think it's the correct resolution for this case. Both on Paul's behalf and on the state's behalf, and I also think that it will help the victims in this case get some closure.
Danner's sister, Kim Wilson, spoke directly to Gingerich in court today, asking him to say he's sorry. She said, quote, "You willingly pulled the trigger and chose to run. You left him dead on the floor." Later, Wilson told the teenager, quote, "I struggle to forgive you. Forgiveness would come easier if you were sincere." Gingerich then addressed the victim's family for the first time. He started crying as he apologized to them for his actions, saying, quote, "I'm very sorry for what I've done. I know nothing can bring Mr. Danner back. I know sorry isn't enough."
Paul is very remorseful. He has been remorseful the entire time that I've represented him, and his family has struggled with a way to express their sorrow.
Now, Gingerich's lawyer says he's taking classes while he's in juvenile detention and plans to get his high school diploma by this summer. Now, that could help him get transferred to a rehab center, but wherever he is, Gingerich is sentenced to stay under some kind of state supervision until he's 45 years old. I'm Annie Chang, WSBT Channel 22 News.